All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov has stepped inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside Georges St. Pierre. Kamaru Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions. To keep that dream alive, gotta hold serve as the favorite tonight.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build the legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the task at hand. We'll see if he can handle it with flying colors tonight. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sharaputdin Magomedov.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon.
Good.
He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight. Nice job by him to get the lead at the target there, using his length exceptionally well tonight. Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
The fighters separate.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Job there to land the knee strike to the body, again making great use of his length in this matchup. Takedown defense holds up.
Now they separate.
There's his jab. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Well, missed on that one.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Oh, right into mount.
White setting up for a finish here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Nurmagomedov. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. This is getting tight.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Excellent job that way. Every punch you throw seems to be landing. I want you to keep that going. Don't get into...
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Lands a jab. Oh, great block there.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
Another nice leg kick. Misses with the right hand. Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up kick. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. And there you go, again, half guard. Getting them out here.
Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following. Good job by the champ there.
Work. Sliding back out.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2.
Nice, solid punch lands.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Big double leg, level change.
And right into side control.
Oh, nice.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
Under a minute to go. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Huh. 10 minutes in the books.
He's beating you on the ground. You can't allow that to happen. The fight does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses. Good guard.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Round 3 of a possible 5.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Great block there. Takedown defense is there. And they separate after exiting the clinch.
Good jab there by the champion.
Nurmagomedov's body really getting bruised up on that right side right now. Gotta figure out a way to lower the guard. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, nice right hand on the chin, yeah. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Blocks that kick to the body. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds... Oh!
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Go back! Go back!
Attempting a choke now. That guillotine is tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Now he's going full mount.
Making all these shots count.
All right, stay in there, buddy.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Let's get focused.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
You gotta get full guard back. Come on now, you gotta get full guard.
Oh, he got to a spot. All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
And now he's in side control.
Khabib's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Final seconds of round 3. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
You're doing fine. Stay relaxed. Breathe.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, he got out!
He did a great job of getting his hips away, getting back to his back in order to defend that Darce choke.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Three minutes now to go in this one. Outstanding work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Nurmagomedov's back in side control.
And now, I think he's looking for a submission. He's going to start to chase the arm triangle.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Nurmagomedov. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much. And if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Teep now. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling.
He landed. He hurt it.
Big right hand. Fighters separate from the clinch now. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has... That's it!
Holy smokes!
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, my goodness.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Sharaputdin Magomedov.
All right, so his welterweight greatness continues tonight and still UFC champion. I think on nights like tonight, you're glad you don't fight at 170 pounds. This dude's a problem.
I mean, he is a problem for anybody. Anybody within the weight area. If he decides to go up, he's a problem at 185. He decides to go down, he's a problem at 155. He is just that good a fighter. Congratulations to the champ on retaining his title.